everyone, hi Nick. Back again with another little project share. This is another soft cover, single signature journals. Finished this one yesterday. Pretty simple. Cover is some craft cardstock and topped front and back with paper from the Best of K & Company paper stack, that great big 400 sheet pad. The design of the cover was actually a little bit of an afterthought. I had it was just plain with just the paper front and back, and then I decided it looked a little too plain, so I got fiddling around with it, and I decided on the doily with just the memories. And this was snipped from a sheet from Marion Smith, and I thought that gave it just enough of a little something, because it needed something. One signature sewn in, which is with a 3-hole pamphlet stitch. The closure is this kind of olive green ribbon, or I don't know if you'd call it ribbon or trim or what. It's kind of stretchy, but it's not like sari ribbon. It's not really, it's kind of elasticy, but it's not elastic. I don't really know what you would call it. But I got it from Denise's shop anyway, and I forgot I had it, and I was digging around for something else and rediscovered it. So it got used here. And measurements are 7 1/4 by 5 1/2. And let's go inside. I did thread the closure through just underneath the top pamphlet, part of the pamphlet stitch, just right above the center. So when you untie it, it does stay, but if you don't want it on there, you can certainly feel free to pull it right out, because it's just looped through. That's all. It's not tied or anything. It's just looped through. Excuse me. So let's go inside. If I can get it in frame here. Here we go. Inside front cover is a craft bag, paper bag, which I just folded up the bottom, and I put I inked up a couple of tickets and glued those down, and then the word inspired came from that same sheet from Marion Smith, and this makes a little pocket, and then in there I put some ephemera from one of the Tsunami Rose ephemera packs, and this is a tag that I had in my stash from something, not quite sure where. Ephemera's Vintage Garden, probably, but I'm not 100% sure. Up here is just a scalloped heart cut from the paper collection. This is a die cut of a piece of tape, actually, from the Marion Smith. And inside is just a jumbo tag that I coffee dyed, and I laid some doilies on the top when I did the coffee dye. And it just goes in there. Sticks out a bit, but I thought it was okay. All of the tags that look like this are from Marion Smith. They're all from that same sheet, and they all come on the same sheet, and they've got the typing on the back. And all of these doily tucks are double, so you can go here and here. Same on this side. And you have a paper bag, and inside is just some of the little bits of ephemera. It can be used in this journal or in another project. Good for little bookmarks or making little notes or whatever. The doily. And so a coin pocket with another little bit of ephemera here, and one in the back. And some graph paper. This is the offcut from the cover. Some more ephemera. Did some stamping, basically just used one of my swirl stamps. This up here says notes. I have a side pocket. This is just a Prima flower, a couple tickets, a button, and a couple of enamel dots. And some book page. Another little scrap. And here's just three little tiny tags, just decorative really, stitched on with a little green brad. And this is a Tim Holtz bird. I intended it to be a tuck spot, but when I glued it on, the glue kind of spread further than I intended. You can put something really tiny back there. It is open, but only something really, really tiny. It didn't come out the way I had intended, but you can journal around it or on it or through it or whatever. Some craft paper. Excuse me. Lined paper. Some, this is like library card. And I left the top of the, where it's attached in the paper pad. I just left it because I thought it looked kind of cool. My printer is doing something funky back there. We got here. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3 scallop circles that are cut from the collection, and then another one that's just craft paper that I stamped binoculars on. And we have a little piece of tape measure, ephemera, and this is just a piece of colored legal pad that Fred gave me. He designed the cover actually for this. I was humming and hawing on what to do, and so I knew it needed something, so I do this all the time. I get stuck and then I text him something. Pictures, and he tells me which one he likes. So that's how the cover got. That was the choice for the cover. That was his idea. I sent him 3 different choices. This is a flap of an envelope, and I've only had 1 coffee this morning. A piece of ephemera and a Martha Stewart butterfly. I have another one of these. And on the back side, this is the back, and I just did it as a flip. So you can journal here, and in the envelope is another piece of yellow paper, and another one of the driver log sheets that he gave me, which coffee dyed. I wasn't sure what was going to happen, if that would work, but I think they look pretty neat coffee dyed, so I did. I was at my son's a couple of weeks ago. While he was in school, I didn't have a whole lot to do, so I brought all my doilies and all my tags and a whole bunch of little bits and things, and I spent the morning coffee dyeing. And some more paper. And this one has the story begins stamp. And this is like a phone book kind of thing. This is the center, an envelope, and in here is just a piece of coffee dyed paper. So there's lots of room to journal or put photos, but there's still all sorts of kind of neat little bits as well. Got a little scalloped pocket with an ephemera and a journal card, really. Another side loading pocket with another flower, button, and some tickets. Another one of these. And this is like a old calendar. These are Tsunami Rose. All of these bits of ephemera are all Tsunami Rose. And we have a little craft tag. with another little tiny tag on top of it with some more of that green ribbon, and it's just some ephemera behind. There's a cardinal on it, and then this is a Marion Smith, and this is Tsunami Rose, I think. Yeah, this is Tsunami Rose. Oops. And this is just a cluster of scalloped circles and a scalloped heart. They're not hitched together or anything, they're just on there with a paper clip. Another side pocket with 2 tickets and a Martha Stewart butterfly. I've got a million of these tickets and I'm trying to figure out ways to use them. There's one less thing to have to pack when I pack up this mess when I move in about 3 weeks, so I'm trying to use up stuff. Here is a glassine bag, it's just on with a paper clip, and inside it's been coffee dyed, and inside I just put a whole bunch of little things. There's little tags, little shells, some flowers. Maybe it all come out. Oh, there's some more shapes in there. Some shark teeth, some tiny shells, all sorts of little things that you can use in your journals or in some other craft. If I can get these in, I'll put those back in after. And on the other side of the paper clip is just a couple more pieces of ephemera. And this is another envelope, and this is a flip out again. There's some washi here, and it's got a yeah, one of those journal cards. Can't think what they're called now, but journal card. And another, it's one of these. This I got from Rachel's shop. I like these. They're really cute. And on the other side, makes a tuck with another one of these in it. Another doily tuck. And it's just got some bits of ephemera here, there, and everywhere. So sort of little pieces. And the other side of the paper bag, and in here is some more ephemera and a couple scalloped circles. These are all blank. Last page and the back cover. And so that's that one. So this will be listed on my Etsy, Pumpkin Patch Journals, Designs from the Chair. If you're watching this, then this is listed and ready to go. If you have any questions, please ask. And I guess that's it. And hope to see you next time. And have a great day. Bye.